call the legislative meeting to order. I need approval of the minutes.
So moved.
Sandy, second from Mike. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Unfinished business. Anybody got anything? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. FY '26 County Employee Handbook. I think you have a few items there in front of you. Josh, you want to take it?
I can, or Angie can chime in if there's anything specific she wants to add to it. Obviously, some of the perks of our new handbook is that they send updates yearly for specific Illinois wording or whatever that needs to be included, and so you'll see some of those, and that she has a handout for you to look at. So I think it's just probably something we need to go ahead and approve updating every year if it is, recommended by the state.
Yep, and Aaron did take a look at this and approved the changes. Basically 4 updates: Illinois lactation breaks, update Illinois Military Leave Act, update Illinois School Visitation Act, or leave, and the new Illinois Family Neonatal Intensive Care Leave. Anything else, Angie, we needed to?
All right, well, I will move to send it to full board for approval.
Okay, got a motion from Josh, a second from Chris. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. It'll go to the full board. The 2026 meeting schedule for Administrative Committee. Got that in front of you also. Has anybody got any questions on that? I think really nothing's.
Well, the only change is obviously we've adopted the new name Administrative Committee of the Whole, and it's taking the place of legislative personnel as discussed in our previous month's meetings. So we need to approve the schedule for that for the next calendar year. The only one that is an off one there on that is the October 13th, because the 12th is a Columbus Day holiday. So I would move to send that to the board for approval.
Okay, got a motion from Josh. Second from Mike. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And county board representatives for UCCI and CIRMA and Hope Trust. And as you can see, Norbert's not here. He's at a Farm Bureau meeting.
Yeah, I think we just put that on there at his suggestion to maybe discuss it further. I think his intent was to maybe ask the board if they wanted to identify or assign a board member to attend those. I'll be very honest with you, I'm not in favor of doing so. I think that those meetings are important. However, I don't want to get into a situation where a board member is assigned that and has other obligations, and then, do we penalize them for not attending as directed? So I feel like it's just an extra burden, maybe to put on other board members at this time. That's my opinion. I see what his intent is, and I think it's a honorable intent, but I don't want to speak for him necessarily. But we could either table it and have more discussion. But I did want to put my 2 cents that I think it may just be something that needs to be a voluntary basis. Obviously, we'd still take care of the board members that want to attend these, and it would be per diem, and use the vehicle because it is county business. But I don't want to necessarily mandate, I guess, or assign somebody to have to attend them, because they can be, especially all 3 of those entities could be time-consuming. And we do get very good correspondence from these entities. We get PowerPoints from them for these meetings. We get updated information, legal updates. So it's not like we're not also getting some of the information. I think his big thing is the networking, and I do appreciate that some. But I'll just leave it at that for now. That's my opinion on it.
I echo that, but I don't want to make a decision without Norbert
Yeah,
having
good point.
being
In case
here.
we're missing
So,
something.
yeah, so I'd move that we table that.
Okay.
Maybe we can move it over to tax and finance if he wants to, or leave it on the agenda and talk about it, county board. What do you think?
I would just move it to the next administrative meeting.
Okay.
I don't think it's an urgent matter.
I'll second her table.
All right. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Appointments, I am glad to see. We got Island Grove Drainage District interest. I guess you had somebody come to the office, actually, right?
Yes, I did. They met in November and they actually assigned two people. One as one person had retired.
For John?
Yeah, I have it on there, sorry.
Yep.
He had retired, and so now they appointed two people that they're recommending the board put on that.
One's just to re-up again, and the other one's to replace Chris. Chris Probst is going to replace John.
Looks like Timothy is
We had
finishing a term, maybe?
We
from-
had the open appointment that we were filling, and then they had someone that did not want to do it anymore, so they replaced that person too.
Okay.
It looks like one goes from 25, like December 15th, 25 to September of 26, and then the other one's a full 3 year, so I'm assuming one of those is to fulfill a term.
Yeah, that one was Christopher Probst.
Okay.
From 12/15/25 to 9/3/28. That one will be taking over, I'm sure, John's. You want to take them, let's take them singly, I guess.
I would move to send the recommendation for Island Grove Drainage District Christopher Probst's term to the full board for approval.
Got a motion from Josh, second from Chris. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We will take that to the full board. The second one is Timothy R. Jansen, 12/15/25 to 9/6/26.
Okay. A similar motion, I move to approve that to the full board.
Josh? Second from Chris. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And we have one on the Ambulance Oversight Committee. Deb Merbarger, 1/1/26 to 12/31/28.
I would move that we take this to the full board.
Got a motion from Sandra, second from Mike. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. General information, public comment. Yep, we got one from Pam, it looks like.
I had talked at the last board meeting that I would like to come to the Tax and Finance meeting in order to update on some exemption changes that were coming up. The governor has not signed those bills yet. They have passed the House and the Senate, so I'm going to have to table that for now or put it over to the next meeting. I've already talked to Angie about it. I think, overall, we probably do need some more education on, as board members, so that you can talk to the public as things go forward. But in this particular case, both will affect, one will definitely affect, there's Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy.
He can
One
close-
will
he
affect
can adjourn for us.
not only the senior citizens in an increase in their senior freeze amount, as well as it'll also affect taxing districts as money being, not lost, but not available. So we'll talk about that when I have a little bit better information, if that's okay.
Is he expected to sign that?
There's a long list of items that he has not signed, and I checked it just a few minutes before I came in to see if he had put them into the session. I believe that since they're from the, correct me if I'm wrong, since they're from the, they have passed the House and they have passed the Senate, that if he doesn't sign them, I think they do go into law. Is that correct at a certain point in time, even if he does not veto them? But in this case, I think he doesn't necessarily have to sign them. But it's a period of time. They just went to him on 11/25, so we'll just wait and see. There were several of them that affected, I think, all the taxing offices.
Sounds like you'll have more info by the next meeting. Okay. Anything else under general information, public comment?
I just want to remind everybody, Friday, 11 to 2 is the Christmas luncheon. So I'll probably give another reminder Thursday, but just to let everybody know. And then we'll have the gift certificates that day, right, to hand out? Do we need any
I-
lists or
I
anything?
actually have them right now, but I'm missing a couple, so I have to
Okay.
go grab a couple more and then
That's fine.
I'll have
We'll
them ready.
we'll have 'em ready. Okay.
Do they need to tell you how they want their steaks done now, or wait
If you're bringing the grill.
till? Oh. That's the important part. Okay, if we don't have anything else and we don't have a need for a closed session, I don't think. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
That was nice of you, Chris.
I like it.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.